Hi everyone, today is January 28th, 2025. It's about 5 p.m. So, I had to run over to, well, first I ran over to, what's it called? The Walmart, like the mini Walmart that is like the grocery store only, one of those. And, I ran over there to get some nail glue. And they were all out. Well, this is what they do to TIs, is when your perps find out that you need something, they will make sure that it's sold out in every store. And so naturally, I get there to this small Walmart grocery and it's all sold out. So then I go to Sally Beauty and no, the Sally Beauty was, let me set this down. The Sally Beauty store was not planned. So the first store, which was the mini Walmart, now that was a planned trip, and my God, was it perked out. So, I mean, this is the thing. I've been a TI for 12 years, right? Well, I've been a TI most of my life, but I mean, the gang stalking went live and became overt 12 years ago in 2013. And I have been putting up with heavy-duty gang stalking for the last 12 years. And every other TI that I know that has been target for decades always has the same story that, oh, well, back in the beginning I got really heavy targeting, but now, not so much. Like I barely get any gang stalking now. But not with mine. With mine, it just seems to, like the gang stalking with the boots on the ground perps seems to just, it's always bad. I'm remote neural monitored, which means they've done a brain computer interface with me. They have hacked my brain. They know when I plan on going to a store. They know which store it is. Their computers can read my thoughts. And what they will do is, like, say right now, I'm thinking about, hey, I think I'm going to leave and get in my van and go drive over to Walgreens and buy something. Well, already they know which Walgreens it will be. They will start mobbing it immediately. If there was like 3 customers in Walgreens, by the time I get there, there's going to be 50. When I go to grab one item off the shelf to buy it, I'll get in line and there's like a bunch of people in line. And I end up waiting in line for 20 minutes to pay. Whereas before I had planned on going to Walgreens, there was like 3 customers in the whole store and no lines. So the minute that they get a message, that my brain gets a message that I'm going to go somewhere, immediately the perps dispatch gang stalkers to that store to mob it. So that's what they did with the first store. But then the second store was unplanned. Okay, so I get to the Sally Beauty, which was completely just like unplanned at the last minute decision. And oh, look, there's actual places to park this time. Look at this. Empty spaces in front of the store. What do you know? Why? Because the perps, didn't know. This was unplanned. It was an unplanned trip. The store was empty when I walked in the door. And both the sales associates that worked in the Sally Beauty looked bored. as if they hadn't had a sale all day. They were just like standing around, and I walk in and get one thing, and by the time I'm going to pay for that one thing, we've already got perps rushing into the door to mob it. Like they're that quick. The store went from like zero people, zero customers to like 10 customers like within minutes. Because the second these perps figure out where I'm at, they'll immediately like dispatch gang stalkers to mob the place. So by the time I'm walking over to the cash register to pay for my one item, the store is there's already perps coming into the store. And after I pay and I walk out to my van, I get in my van, there's still people like rushing into the parking lot, and parking and like getting out and practically running to the store as if like, they're being timed or something, as if, oh, I have to get here ASAP to mob this woman. And literally as I'm backing out and leaving, there's still cars like pulling in from every which way to mob the store. So the store went from 0 customers to like 10 customers like within like 5 minutes. And that is a gang stalking tactic called organized mobbing or mobbing. And it's similar to a flash mob.